Who's got my back? I've got your back, and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, also from the UU Tournament on January 3rd, celebrating 100 subs, and here is the finals. And lo and behold, we are facing the Dirty Bird himself, Hankthepidgey, as he has Mega Beedrill, Porygon 2, Donphan, Magneton, Cloyster, and Infernape. I have the same team as before, and fun fact, I've only had one battle uploaded to my channel versus Hank, and that was the Sigalith battle. So if you want to see that, it's in my channel somewhere. I think it's the 6th or 5th battle. I believe this should be the 31st battle. It's somewhere in the 30s, in the low 30s, either the 30th, 31st, or 32nd. One of these. Anyways, so we haven't battled in a while, but this is a serious battle, and I kind of wanted to wait until we battled in the Primal Battle League, which is actually coming up really soon. That's also a serious battle, but we have another serious battle up front, right in front of us, and here we go, as I'm going to open up with Ziggy here. Ziggy, the Raikou, and I'm Choice Scarfed. I know he's Choice Scarfed. I outspeed Volt Switching out of here, because I was hoping, basically the idea was, if I went into this, if I went into my, whatever you call it, my Raikou, then I could, and if he went into his Donphan, I could just Hidden Power Ice him. So, and if he went into anything else, I could just Volt Switch out because I'm Scarfed, so. Anyways, so he's going to predict that switch, go for the U-turn on my Jirachi, but he's also going to take more damage from the Rocky Helmet. So now, he goes into his Donphan here, and he knows what this Astrid, my Jirachi, can do. He actually was taking notes down on every single team and what they did, so that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to U-turn out of here, and go right into Puppetmon, predicting the Earthquake, but he's gotten better since then. He actually goes for the knockoff. And actually, do I mess up here? You know what? That was correct. In fact, in between battles, when I was waiting for the bronze match, I completely forgot. I took the leftovers off of Puppetmon and never put them back on. So, that was an accident. I did not mean to do that. And it looks like it helped out right there, because then that didn't do as much damage because I was not holding an item. So anyways, I'm going to go into this. I'm not sure, maybe predicting a Tri-Attack. I'm not sure, but I can still live it. So I'm just going to go set up this Doom Desire, and set up the Doom Desire as my destiny. Thunderbolt's still not doing much. I can easily just go for a Wish, but instead I'm just going to go for the U-turn. To get out of here, the Doom Desire is set up. I can just hightail it out of here. Come back to me. Come back to me. No, I don't even remember the words to that song. I don't even know why I would even sing a David Cook song in the first place. Thunderbolt on this Puppetmon. I believe he might not have Ice Beam at this point. So, yeah, he doesn't. He knows this thing is a special wall. So, he's just going to go right into Magneton to take the Thunder Wave, correctly predicting that. But he's also going to take the Doom Desire attack, so he had no reason not to go into Magneton because he quad resists the Doom Desire. So, I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse. It's my best option. And that actually does kind of a lot. But, well, kind of a lot in the point of being Eviolite. So, he's going to Volt Switch out of there. It's still not going to do much. I still have Roost. And he's going to go right into Infernape. I believe I go either for Roost or... No, actually... No, I attacked first. That's why. So, I'm surprised Magneton actually doesn't outspeed a non-invested thing, but... I was actually sacking this thing off, but he also predicted that he did not need to take any more Rocky Helmet damage, so he actually correctly predicts the switch into Jirachi, even though I was firing it off, by going for the special Overheat. So now I can go into Red Rider knowing this thing is Scarfed. I believe I just set up my rocks at this point on the switch. If I don't, then I should just somehow go back in time, slap myself upside the head, throw myself out the window, somehow pay for the window, and then continue my stream, knowing what happens, and then I can just actually beat Hank. I can try to beat Hank. I can lose to Hank. One of those, you'll see. Anyway, so I'm just going to go into Burnout here, because I can't really think of a better time to do this. He doesn't really have a Water Pokemon, or Grass Pokemon to my knowledge, or anything that can activate my Weakness Policy. I could be wrong, but I just might not have seen a use for this, so I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake, because he's going to set up the rocks. He knows this thing is Weakness Policy. He's not going to Ice Shard me. So, there's no way he's going to do that. He actually goes for the knockoff this next turn, knocking off the Weakness Policy. And I actually go for the Rapid Spin on this turn just to get rid of those rocks. So I'm just trying to leave this exchange without rocks on the field, basically. So he's going to knock off my weakness policy here, and, well, I'm just trying to avoid rocks on the field. And surprisingly, even at max attack, this thing, that's actually a critical hit, which is going to help me. It actually really, that really hurt him, because he's trying to get off of this exchange with rocks on the field. And surprisingly, that earthquake does so much. It's like, how? I mean, I have 120 base defense. You think I can tank a little bit more? And in fact, there's the stealth rocks. So, because of that crit, I'm freely can just go for the rapid spin here, getting rid of the rocks, and killing this thing in the process. I believe, yep, I go for the rapid spin, but will it take it out? I'm actually not sure. It actually doesn't. But does he go for the rocks here? Nope, he just goes straight for the earthquake, and that actually will bring me down to a point where I lose. But because I'm low enough, I can just go into anything that outspeeds, and rocks will not be getting up. We'll see who I go into. I don't think I go into, yep, I go into Puppetmon. I was going to say, I don't think I go into Raikou, because I can't Volt Switch out. But I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse here. I'm just trying to keep my win conditions intact. I believe my win conditions are my Raikou, because I can outspeed that Infernape, and the Infernape because it just basically just destroys everything else on his team. Those are the two things that I need. He's going to go for the U-turn here instead of going for the close combat. Maybe predicting the switch, I don't know. I might have gone for the Roost here, but he goes into the Porygon 2, and I actually go for the Dragon Pulse instead, so Roost might have been a better option there. Looks like the world may never know, huh? But I'm going to go for the Roost here now, as I believe he just goes for the Toxic. He has Toxic instead of Thunder Wave for some reason. And I'm okay with this, letting this get Toxic. I know it's a wall, but I can Roost it off and then switch out before the Toxic starts to add up. So now I'm going to Thunder Wave him, paralyzing him, so I hope that this comes into effect or play. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Comes into play later on, but not this turn, as he just goes to the Thunderbolt. And I believe I just set up a Roost on this next turn and then switch out the following turn, because why? Why? Why did I not go for the Roost there? I'm questioning my own things. I could have easily gone for the Roost there and then switched out. But looks like I'm an idiot and I'm staying in. I'm going for the Dark Pulse for some reason. Maybe I should have kept this thing in. He actually flinches there. So that is actually going to come into handy. I'm going to live on 4, and I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse again, hoping for a flinch. Hoping, just praying. Nope, no flinches, and he goes for the Recover, unfortunately. Break, no flinch. Oh, I remember now. Because I was going for flinch, para flinch with the Thunder Wave Dark Pulse. That's what I was trying to do. So, now, I'm going to go into Red Rider here to go for the close combat. His Cloyster never touched the field. In fact, I was actually predicting a switch into, I can't remember which Pokemon he had. Magneton. No, that makes no sense. Why would he go into Magneton? I can't even remember. Maybe, I can't remember what switch I was predicting, but clearly I predicted it wrong because I actually go for the Fire Punch on it. Oh, that's why. I went for the Fire Punch predicting the Beedrill, which would have mowed it over. And on this turn, I go for the Close Combat, and that's not going to do much. So, because it's quad resisted, so, yeah. I'm kind of in a bad position because I over-predicted for the Beedrill to come out. So now I'm going to need to switch out to sack something off. And I predict the Protect. So I go into Sharpedo, hoping that he protects, and lo and behold. He's literally flipping a coin at this point, and he correctly predicts the switch into Sharpedo, and, well, bye-bye Sharpedo, you're dead. There's no way. This Beedrill's just going to give you smallpox, and you're basically dead. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to, like, insult anything, but really, it's basically that bad. I'm just trying to compare to something that's that bad. So I'm going to go into his Ziggy here as he goes into his Infernape. I have Switch Initiative. Now he needs his Infernape still, apparently, because he's going to go right back into Beedrill to sack it off. Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just actually going to go for the Volt Switch. And does this kill? I'm not actually sure. It actually does not kill, so... I mean, I know Beedrill is pretty bad defensively. He has the defenses of a wet paper towel, but Surprising that he can live that from a Raikou. So I go into Red Rider here. Hoping that I can do something. I know he outspeeds. He's actually just going to go for the Poison Jab. And basically, I'm just going to lock myself into Thunderbolt with the Raikou. Because Raikou is my last Pokemon left. I lost my main win condition, but I still have my secondary win condition. As long as I can go for Thunderbolts, that is good. That is good. That is gravy. He just goes for the Protect, so he knows what I'm locking myself into. And I'm just going to lock myself into Thunderbolt because nothing is immune to that. I couldn't have gone for that if his Donphan was still there. But that's all going to be all she wrote for that Beedrill. And I'm just stuck using Thunderbolt. So he's going to go into his Porygon 2 here. And all I need to do is just kill this Porygon 2. Come on, nope, no kill. And no para, which means he's going to get a recover. So I'm thinking, okay, come on. One more para. Please, just a few paras and I can win this. Please. Nope, not at all. Not at all. So basically, that's just going to be the game. I actually forfeit the game because I wanted to do that before I got super salty and like flip the chair on stream. So if you like the end of the battle, we actually lose the final. So congrats to Hank. He wins the UU tournament, and that's the end of that. So if you like this video and just want to see more of my stuff, I guess, hit the like button as hard as you can and subscribe to my channel. I do concepts, Wi-Fi battles, of course, because what else would I be doing? And stuff related to the GBA. Not necessarily, not GBA related, but still. It's not related to the GBA, but it's GBA format and stuff, so. Yeah, so if you want to see more of those, I already explained myself, so I'm not going to repeat myself again, so I guess keep on fighting the good fight. Man, I can't wait till I get to sit in the chair in front of the computer again instead of on my back.